Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are watching Category 1 Hurricane Florence bring Category 3 type effects to North Carolina. It is now making landfall. The Eyewall is crossing over near Wilmington, North Carolina. And this storm is pretty dang bad. We're over at Mike's weather page. He's the guy that does this weather page that brings us all the wonderful information in one spot. And he says, from an inside source, just thought I should pass this along to your viewers about leaving during a hurricane when you were told to. Right now, just in the city of New Bern, which is in Craven County, we have 150 people awaiting water rescue. That's just one area. We have 2 FEMA teams here, more on the way, along with 3 of our local water rescue teams for Craven County. We are told that many are waiting to be rescued in Beaufort County, Topsail Beach. Storm surge that we have for many of the instruments that were set up are not reporting, not a good sign. You have 13 feet of storm surge in Pamlico River, which is devastating. 15 feet at the New Use River, where 150 await rescue. And we are being told that the storm is creating damage and surge of a Category 3 hurricane, in some areas more. This surge in many areas will continue as long as the wind is coming out of the east, and this is expected to continue for 12 plus hours. Now, this is what a lot of people get hung up on, wind speeds. But as you can see from this footage here, it's the storm surge that is the big issue. When you have storm surge that is up over a first floor, you definitely have major disaster going on. And it is extremely hard to deal with. Like, for example, this is from 3 hours ago from New Bern, the place where 150 people need rescue. When it's higher than your head and is going to cover the first floor, nobody knows when it's going down, it is extremely deadly and dangerous, which is why I've covered it so much. Storm surge is always the major nasty bitch. 300,000 people are without power, brought to us by Michael Jordan Ventris. And as you can see, the Eyewall is making landfall near Topsail Beach, North Carolina, in Surf City. So this is a major storm, major hurricane. Although it's not a major hurricane, it is leaving major hurricane effects. And this is we still have days of this. And this is a 5-day storm, and the track is coming in closer, kind of what I thought, although it's a lot more inland. Like, remember, I thought that it would come in and then go like this. I thought it would go shoo. But it seems now the models are saying it's going in pretty deep and then coming back out. But we're going to have to check back in to see if the models are accurate, because, like I said, the path of this storm is going to take place over a 5-day period. We see our pulse happening in the Gulf of Mexico, and when this group of moisture comes on shore, it's going to cause problems for South Texas. You can see that she's still going strong as a Category 1 hurricane. There were 91 mile per hour wind gusts reported in North Carolina moments ago. So you got rain, storm surge, flooding. It looks like it's going to be a heck of a disaster. And it is expected to slowly crawl down the coastline into South Carolina, and then push west, and then at some point push north. But it looks like it's going to have some hurricane or tropical storm features, at least through the weekend, as it causes some effects into Georgia, Virginia, West Virginia, and then moves up the coast. And then some models had it re-strengthening. You see, as it pushes back out into the cove, as I discussed earlier. And then reforming is a giant nasty thing out in the ocean. So this storm is not done. The storm has just begun. I saw some people were making videos saying that this storm was overhyped, which is dumb because this event is barely even 10% over. So it's like I say, even with my work on a hurricane, covering it from start to end, I asked not to be given my report card until it's over. So, and I always like to caution on the side of, worrying that it will be too bad, because if I say it's going to be bad and it's not as bad, then nobody gets hurt. But if you tell people that it's not going to be a big deal, and it is a big deal, then people get killed. So that is always my thought process for why I do what I do. And seeing that it's massive storm just kind of hanging out over North Carolina, as someone, me, who lives in Houston, this looks like Harvey except bigger, tighter, and meaner. Yeah, I definitely feel justified in telling people that this is a horrible storm that will have devastating effects and will take lives and destroy a lot of property. So, I want to remind everybody, hurricane season is far from over, though we have nothing specific on the map causing us a threat right now, other than this and the storm in the south that will bring heavy rain to Texas. We have to keep our eyes peeled because Mother Nature has been acting pretty wild. So, this is, if you're getting 15 feet of storm surge, that is horrible, dude. That is twice my size. I'm 6'1". Jack's still in it, weather.us. Here's a quick explainer of why storm surge flooding is so bad in New Bern this morning, even though the city is 30 miles from the ocean. Strong east-northeast winds from the north side of Florence are aligned perfectly to funnel water down the Neuse River. So, you've got some major devastating flooding going on in North Carolina. Our thoughts and prayers go to you. And hopefully everybody can get out alive and stay safe through this. A special shout out to Ryan from NC and even Stephen Sfaccini, if you're listening. It's brought to us by Michael J. Bentrice. Major river flooding ongoing at Pungo River, 6.66 feet. That's an omen if I've ever seen one. So, I want to remind people, this event is far from over. Wilmington International Airport has already gusted to 91 miles per hour. Do not venture outside. Flying debris is a certainty and can be very deadly. And, you don't want people to be like, how did he die? Like, oh, he took a milkshake straw to the face in 91 on prior winds. That's probably not what you want on your tombstone. So everybody, stay inside, stay safe as much as you can. This storm is nasty, and like I said, it's going to go on for at least 5 more days. It will slowly weaken over time, but doesn't look like in the next 12 hours. So, I want everybody to stay cool, and I will keep you informed. God bless everyone. Peace out.